He's so fucking ugly. Hi everybody, I'm Dash Brandon. Today we're going to be looking at a sniper build. And this ugly goddamn Jonesy rabbit. Jesus Christ. Alright, so he does increased sniper critical damage by 225%. He's got Warcry, and we're using Fight or Flight to increase our Warcry damage. He's got frag grenades, and he's got Shockwave. One of the other things that we're looking to keep up as much as we can is Stay Frosty, so we're going to be trying to kill things pretty fast. That's going to give us 10% damage on our weapons and stability on our snipers, which most of them should be pretty stable. We're not going to benefit from suppressive fire as much unless we just get really unlucky with our crit bonus or our crit chance. But it's there. It's there for like elemental smashers. We're going to be using preemptive strikes so we can get big hits on them. That's going to increase our total damage by 32.5%. I'm good at math, I promise. Locked and loaded increases weapon damage by 15% by 5 seconds after reloading. Switching weapons removes the buff. Most snipers have a pretty low magazine, so we're going to be keeping this up pretty much all the time when we're in combat doing stuff. We're going to use Quick Scope from Redline Ramirez. That's Skull Trooper Jonesy, by the way. We're going to be using Quick Scope for sniper damage from Redline Ramirez. We have Icy Shot from the Eskimo Man Sub-Zero Zenith. You can also swap him in if you want to freeze everything and don't really care about your criticals. When you crit with him in your support, you're going to give your enemy a water affliction for 21 base water damage per second for 3 seconds. I think it works out to like 1 to 2,000 extra ticks of damage. Then we have explosive rounds that give ourselves a little bit of AoE damage since we're sniping. And as I already said, we have the fight or flight for Warcry damage. We have a stationary hover turret, and we have adrenaline rush. These seem to be the only thing that changes here usually is adrenaline rush, and I'll change it out for the box. Pretty much it. By the way, I'm trying to work on my audio. Hopefully it is improving since I've come back. I know it was the first one back. I was like, oh man, maybe I should re-record this, but I just went with it. Alright, so the weapons that we will be using with this, you want to try and roll with critical chance, at least one crit chance roll on your weapons. I've always been a big fan of Old Betsy, and I'm going to reload once I level up one of these reload speeds to max. I'm going to be re-rolling it into a critical chance buff. I also might re-roll it to have a crit damage on it, but it does insane damage already as it is when you get a headshot. And it also does an AoE explosion for a half tile. That's mine at least. Yours might be different. I don't know. I don't know your life. Alright, we got that one you can't get right now, unfortunately. But we have the one shot, which you can get right now. It's part of the base set. It's going to be on my 4 key. It's got critical rating, critical damage. It snares them. Damage to the snared targets, reload, and its energy. Old Betsy is physical. It's just because I like to see Old Betsy's massive damage. It's so big. Then we have a Super Shredder here. It's got 2 purple rolls for crit chance and crit damage. It's got magazine size, and we have energy and affliction and damage to afflicted on it. We also might look at the Tsunami. This one's an old one. It's got an actual crit chance roll instead of a crit rating roll. Just haven't re-rolled it because kind of like having an OG weapon. That's just me though. What else could we look at? Probably won't be looking at the Obliterator. The Crankshot I tried. I got it to 82 when it first came out. Not really impressed with it, but it might be good with Sub-Zero in your as your main hero. What else do we have? I think that's it. Oh, we have the neon sniper. It's decent. But these other ones hit pretty damn hard. So, we will be looking at them. And I will see you in the mission. But you won't see me. New thing. Oh my god, he's so ugly.
Stand by for an important weather alert.
I can't. I mean, I can, but I also can't. When he first came out and he was
Shut it down, Commander.
a raider, I couldn't even, like,
When you're ready.
deal with using him then. He was in my support slot. Alright, so we got old Betsy here. We got the drop on this husk. 200,000 damage. Oh, we didn't get the drop on him there. 200,000 damage even with 260,000 damage even without having the drop on him. So, not too shabby. Go find a few more things. This might be good. 500,000 damage. I was really hoping to have a blaster to shoot here. Husky could be just as good though. Oh, this is when I start to get overrun. There we go. We'll just use our abilities and then we'll be fine. 300,000 damage on an elemental husk with a physical weapon. Not too shabby, boys. Not too shabby. Looks like we've already dropped off the blue glow. There we go. 600,000. I have hit over 1 million with this build on a blaster. It was after reloading. It was with having all my buffs up. It was getting a crit. But it was so good. It felt so good to have it. Sure, we can activate. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Alright. I like how my keys for my abilities change depending on what hero I'm playing, even if they're the same subclass. It's really fun. Really rewarding epic. I enjoy it so much. Alright, so our bomb's moving.
The bomb is taking damage.
I'm gonna go help the team out. We're also gonna switch to a shredder. The shredder is not nearly as impressive, but it still gets the job done. I'm also thinking about filing down my keys because they're bottoming out and it really bothers me to hear it when I'm editing. So I'm sure it's bothering everyone to hear when they're watching. I feel like grenades got smaller. Their area. Really? There we go. I can shoot sometimes. What I haven't figured out is if you can have 2 afflictions on something. I imagine you can. I feel like you should be able to. It'd be weird if you couldn't. I'm speaking about the affliction from the weapon and the water affliction from Sub-Zero. I imagine they can be used at the same time. But I could be wrong. Here's the one shot. It also pierces, I believe. I'm pretty sure it pierces. I can almost guarantee it pierces. It was the original piercing weapon. Oh, there we go. I'm doing stuff too, guy. I promise. I just wish we could find a blaster to shoot. I want to put my buff on and shoot a blaster. I suppose we could start building our defense with our team instead of doing that. Seems like we have mostly water enemies, so we're gonna go ahead and build this out of metal. I don't like how they changed the roof of this. I mean, it makes sense. I just don't like it. Oh, I thought there was something to shoot. There will be something to shoot over here. They're coming. I promise. Okay. come on.
Connection has been lost.
Yeah, maybe it's just behind me.
Threat connection has been made.
I really don't like these refrigerator door assholes. Alright. Don't worry, I got you, baby girl. There we go. No. Damn it. I saw one walking around the side there.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate how cool that is? I could blow
Alrighty
all my
then,
power
time to
with
see
that.
where they are going to come from.
Enough of that. Let's get to work.
And it's not looking good.
The bomb has been loaded into
500,000? Is it 500,000 that I'm hitting for, or is it, no. 308111? Is that what I saw? Pretty sure that's what I saw. Because I can't imagine that a non-crit would be 70k. Yeah, that's 600,000. I know what I'm doing. I can count. I can see how many places are there. We're gonna have to go find something big to shoot real quick. I need it. I need to show you the big numbers. Nothing down there. Here we go. There'll be something here. Let's go ahead and throw a grenade to get their attention. Headshot. We're gonna shout. Now we're gonna one-shot him for 700,000 damage. 800,000 damage. That's all I wanted to do. I don't even care if I die. I just wanted to show you that. One-shotting a level 118 blaster feels pretty fair, I think. With the old Betsy. To be fair, the one-shot and the shredder do not hit as hard. That's why old Betsy is my favorite. And she doesn't even have max perks yet. I mean, she's got headshot perks. But if she had crit rating, she'd be way better. We're gonna go help the team now. And then I can continue shooting things in the face. I didn't even have a bar there. That was weird. Very weird. Alright. I don't know how I feel about that update either. Really? Come on. We can do it. I'd say this is probably the closest we'll be getting to a decent sniper build for a little while. You can change out for Sub-Zero if you want to do, if you want to freeze enemies, like you can freeze mist monsters and stuff. But do you really need to? It's funner to just one-shot things. Even a mist monster, I think that we could probably, I mean, not a mist monster, but a smasher. I think a smasher we could probably 2 to 3 shot, maybe, if we're lucky. What is this trapping they're doing? Let's just throw down a bunch of launchers. It'll be fine, guys. Is that gonna cause problems here? Maybe. We'll see. I'll just build something like this here to make anything spawning there not want to come over. Right? Let them know I'm ready. Even if I'm not really convinced on being ready. I don't think they're exploding death burst, but thanks, I guess. There we go. I can't even see my damage numbers. It's just sad. Let's see my gas trap numbers. 300,000, I think. It's just sitting there like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be alive or dead. That's how I imagine that husk is thinking right now. Even body shots on this aren't terrible. I mean, it's not what you want, but even body shots aren't terrible with this sniper. Really? There we go. Now it's letting me shoot. Goodbye. I may take fall damage from that too. I really want a good reason to use old Betsy over here. What? I don't know if it's the game that's being a laggy piece of junk or my computer, because I'm also downloading stuff on Steam right now. Hello. I'll go ahead and... I don't even know. I don't know what it is. I want to see if we can chunk him. See his health. I think we will. Here we go. I'd love to just be able to shoot him in the face. Oh, he's dead. I don't even think I killed him. We got a legendary schematic. See if we can shoot through the shielder stuff with the one shot. Doesn't really seem like it. Which is unfortunate, to say the least. That's okay. That's a body shot for 130,000. 130,000 body shot. What I really like is when you build a trap tunnel and then other people throw grenades into it and sit up there like it's their job to make sure your trap tunnel's doing its job. And then they still shoot things. That's what I really enjoy. Can't hit anything right now. That's okay. Only got another minute of not hitting our shots. Oh, 240,000. Not terrible considering what it was against. They're fine. I'm gonna see if I can go find another blaster to shoot in the face. That's really my goal in life right now. I don't really feel bad when I do something like this, because I built the trap tunnels. They're fine. They're gonna be okay. I just want to shoot something in the face. That's all I want. And I'm not able to shoot things in the face over there.
Here it comes. 30 seconds left.
Oh no. Was that Jonesy's voice? That was awful. As you can tell from my poor building, I'm not a BR player. No. Oh, there's something. Woohoo, got him. Worth it. I like how they changed the building area of that bomb launcher and it still just glitches through everything. It's my favorite. And we still don't have a video of it actually shooting anything into the rift, which is what the whole mission's supposed to be about, and we've had it like this for 2 years. I've never seen something be shot into that rift. I would pull up the damage stats, but it doesn't really show anything because I trapped it up. They launchered it up, they had defenders that were shooting, but pretty sure that the traps will have one. Yep. Weird. It's almost like traps do a lot of damage, and it's the entire point of the game. As I'm talking about the sniper build. Hey, I'm back. Totally nailed that. No cherry squeak or anything. Alright, everyone, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm having a lot of fun putting together all these different builds, to be completely honest. Once more to go over the build, we have Rabbit Raider Jonesy. So luckily. But he gets 225% sniper critical damage. So imagine 1.4, 1.3 million hits on that old Betsy. I think it's possible. We're gonna see, eventually. Preemptive Strike for your team perk. Locked and Loaded, Quick Scope, Icy Shot, Explosive Rounds, Fight or Flight, Stationary Hover Turret, and Adrenaline Rush. Thank you all for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm Dash Brandon. Give it one of these if you liked it. Give it one of those if you don't like it. Make fun of me for being a bad shot or something in the comments. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.